Most people think that being financially free means that you get a raise on your job or land that next big opportunity. But the truth is, real financial freedom doesn't just come from one paycheck. It comes from 7. I've spent years in wealth management finance and have sat across from ultra high net worth clients. And at this point, I've started to notice patterns. So that's why in this video, I'm breaking down 7 streams of income you need to start being financially free. And more importantly, how you can build them the right way. The people who stay wealthy don't just make money, they position it. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Why multiple streams matter. If your only source of income is your job, you're 1/4 away from being financially stressed. Everything from inflation to layoffs to market downturns, they all expose one truth. And that truth is by depending on one source of income, that becomes a dangerous play. The wealthy don't just have extra income. They have financial stability disguised as streams. And that way, if one slows down, then the other carries the load. And that right there is how you build financial stability and scalability. And now we're about to dig into what that looks like in real life. Stream number 1, earned income. Earned income is from your job, consulting, or even freelance work. And this stream is where most people start, but it shouldn't be where you stop. The key is to stop thinking about your salary as security, but start thinking about it as seed money. You use your 9 to 5 income to fuel your 5 to 9 dream. You do not use this money to fund your lifestyle upgrades. Here are 3 ways to best maximize this stream. Number 1, stack certifications or high income skills. This is anything that boosts your market hourly rate. Number 2, ask the right questions that raise your ceiling. On your job, you ask your boss, what will it take for me to earn X? Example of this would be if I make $50,000 a year and I want to make $60,000 a year, I ask my manager, what will it take for me to earn $60,000 this year? And this way opens up way more doors than just waiting on your annual review. And number 3, create value beyond your job description. When you're hired for that job, you are going to get paid for that job. So don't think that you're going to get a raise just by doing what you're supposed to do. But creating value outside of your job description is what gets you noticed and paid. Your earned income funds your freedom, but it's not your freedom itself. Stream number 2, profit income. Business ownership. This is where the real wealth begins. Profit income is what's left after all expenses of something that you own. And this could be your product, your brand, or your service. When I first launched Money Talks Media, the goal wasn't to chase quick profits. It was to build a long-term asset. And the goal still stands, to build something that can grow beyond me. That's the difference between self-employment and ownership. But if you're starting from zero, here's how I'd begin. Number 1, offer something that you already know how to do. Maybe it's bookkeeping, video editing, or meal prepping for a busy professional. Start with the skills that are already in your hands. That way it flattens the learning curve. Number 2, package it into a repeatable system. For example, if you help small businesses clean up their QuickBooks, then package that into a monthly retainer. Or if you're not comfortable with that, then build them a guide and teach them how to do it, and then charge a one-time fee. And number 3, reinvest the early profits. I know that the first time you see your business revenue come in, you want to take yourself out to a fancy steak dinner. Do not do that. Use that money for the following. Buy better tools, outsource repetitive tasks, or build an automated sales funnel that can generate you leads while you're not even chasing them. You can also get some ideas about AI agents in this other video that I've talked about before. And by using AI agents, you can keep costs down and productivity up. Let me make this clear. The goal isn't to work more hours. It's to take what you do once and make it pay you multiple times over. But if this breakdown is hitting home, let's go ahead and lock in before I dig into the next 5 streams. And if you're serious about getting organized, then I encourage you to download my free budget template that's in the link description. Because trust me, you can't build multiple streams if you don't know where your money is going. And this applies to your personal finances and your business finances. All right, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Stream number 3, interest income. The foundation of stability. This stream isn't the most sexy, but it's powerful. Interest income is defined as the money that you earn from lending or saving. Examples of this include high yield savings accounts, treasury bills, or certificates of deposits. Certificates of deposits is also referred to as CDs. But here's where most people miss. This is your defense strategy. It protects your wealth from erosion. If your money is sitting in a regular savings account that's paying you 0.01% a year, that money is dead. Move it into a 4 to 5% high yield savings account, and then you'll realize that suddenly it's making passive income while you're in there sleeping. But as y'all know, my favorites are Ally Bank, Acorns, and American Express. This won't make you rich, but it'll keep you safe if there ever were to be market downturns. Stream number 4, dividend income. Get paid to invest. Dividend income is when you invest in company that share the profits when you have ownership. It's one of the few ways to get paid without actually doing more than just investing, because now your money has started to work for you. The mistake that most beginners make is they chase yield over just consistent investing. The key is to focus on companies that have 20 years of consistent growth. The key is to reinvest all your profits so you can see how that compounds over time. A $200 monthly dividend today can be a $1,000 monthly dividend 10 years from now if you just stay consistent. This stream is your quiet wealth builder, and this is the one that rewards patience. But I've also went through a deep dive in this video above about dividend investing, even if you're just now getting started. Stream number 5, rental income. This is your tangible cash flow. Real estate is a stream that makes you money while you sleep and appreciates in value while you wait. Don't just buy for the flex, buy for the math, because the maths. And if you don't want to manage tenants, then invest in property management firms or invest in REITs, which are also real estate investment trusts, because this way you'll still collect consistent income even without hearing about the broken pipes. Here's a bonus tip. Even your primary residence can start working for you too. Options could be renting out a room on Airbnb. You could even think about house hacking, meaning having someone else pay for a part of your mortgage. Or you could use the equity that you've been buying into for years to invest into another investment property. Stream number 6, capital gains. This is a long-term play. Capital gains are profits that you earn from selling stocks, real estate, or cryptocurrency once they've gained value. Here's the mindset shift. Don't just aim to flip fast, but you should aim to hold smart. The wealthiest clients that I've seen don't panic when the market dips. They see this as an opportunity. And the way they see it as an opportunity is because the stock price or whatever they're investing in is at a lower price. So that way, when the price of their investment rises, they can cash out or hold for long term. They'll buy more, wait longer, or sell strategically. And when they do sell, they'll reinvest the profits into other investments. Basically, they're assets buying assets. And in their world, the cycle never ends. That's how they become richer and richer. The wealth loop is earn, invest, compound, reinvest. Now, we're wrapping this up with the last stream. Stream number 7, royalty or licensing income. This is where creativity meets capitalism. You can earn royalties through music, books, videos, or even software. But today, with the digital era, it's even bigger. Think about digital courses, templates, AI tools, or even a YouTube channel. This can generate recurring revenue without doing ongoing work. When you do something once, you can get paid repeatedly. And that right there is called leverage. And leverage is the new wealth blueprint. Even one single product that makes $200 a month, that's still an asset. And then you stack 5 of those assets and now you've built a money-making machine. And in both of these videos above, I've talked about royalty as well as passive income streams that are very much underrated. Now we're closing with how to combine and scale these streams. Each one of the streams that we just talked about serves a different mission. Earned income builds your foundation. Profit income creates growth. Interest and dividends protects stability. Rental and capital gains builds wealth. And royalty sustain freedom. The thing about multiple streams is you don't have to chase all 7. Just start with 1 or 2 and then use your earned income to build profit income, and then use your profit income to invest in interest, dividends, and capital gains. And then use your knowledge and creativity to build royalty income. That's the progression, and that's how the wealthy moves. Just remember to automate what you can and track every single dollar. And most importantly, reinvest before you spend. Freedom doesn't just come from making more money. It's about controlling the money that comes in. And remember, your income should not depend on the hours that you work. It should depend on your systems. And if you stay locked in, I'll continuously break them down. So let's keep the real financial conversations alive. But thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.